I did a video a week and a half ago. I said, go and get Eze. Why? Because the team that were likely to get Eze and the team that have always retained an interest in Eze had not moved for Eze. For whatever reason, they left the door slightly ajar. You'd think a sensible club says, this team's bigger than me. This team's better than me. This team still hasn't made their move. This team are looking like they might not make their move. Let me get in there, steal a march on that player, move quickly, move correctly, get the deal done. Get the deal done and put an offer that the club, the selling club simply cannot refuse, irrespective of where it puts them as far as their squad building is concerned. We had an opportunity to do that, right? We had an opportunity to do that. Don't care what anyone tells me. The deal was there to be done. Just like the deal was there to be done last summer. Just like the deal was there to be done right at the start of the window before Arsenal came in. Cool. Why the fuck am I seeing Spurs are trying to include Richarlison in a deal to move to Crystal Palace just to try and sign Wissa? Are you fucking dumb? Your house isn't in order. You have not patterned or secured the best player you could have signed this summer. And that's a fact. You look at the players we signed this window. I love Kudus, baller. Mateus Tell, good prospect. Takai, I don't know what he's on. But the point I'm making is this, and I don't care if you can't hear it because it's windy. I'm sorry. I'm fuming. The point I'm making is he is by far and away, or was. It's a was now. It's not is. It's a fucking was. He was by far and away the most outstanding candidate. This stupid club have had me. I recorded a video. Shame on me. The joke's on me. The joke's on me. Because I saw that Paul O'Keefe news yesterday. I said, oh, wow. You know what? Normally, I don't let my guard down. Normally, I am not so trusting of this club. But when I saw that Paul O'Keefe news where it said, we've reached verbal agreement, I said to my boys, woo, okay, you know what? This looks like it's going to get done. I've been speaking to flipping Crystal Palace journals. Big up Ed Aarons. I've had to dig out my phone book, speaking to every single person and source under the sun, just to try and make sense of this deal. And I've also at the same time tried to ignore all these aggregators telling me the same fucking update every minute, every hour, on the hour, the same shit with a little razzle dazzle. I tried to ignore that and actually hear information from the people that mattered. And hear it at a frequency that mattered. But guess what? All of this is meaningless. Because guess what? We haven't got a man. We haven't got a fucking man. Yeah? And what makes it worse is the team that were always in the picture, and always had a stronger opportunity and a better chance to sign him, are now back in. Because of a fucking Kai Havertz injury. Honestly, it's like God has just decided, I'm going to take the piss out of you. Because one of the worst players I've seen play Premier League, one of the players I hate the most, is the reason why Arsenal are taking a player that I love so much away from my club's clutches. It's a sick and twisted universe that I'm so tired of being a part of when it comes to this football club. I even lost track of what I was saying. So let's go back to the latest development today before the David Ornstein bomber. So this stupid ass football club decided, hey, we haven't got the deal over the line for what would have been the most important player to sign this window. But hey, guess what? We're going to try and offload Richarlison to go and get Wissa. Can you imagine? This fucking club didn't want to do what it takes to get this deal over the line. And I don't care. People will tell me, oh, Tobes, they've agreed a fee. What can they do? Crystal Palace wouldn't have sold him. Crystal Palace wouldn't have sold him. We had 17 days. I don't want to hear no fucking excuses. Why does this shit always happen to Tottenham? Why does this shit always happen to fucking Tottenham? Why? Why is it always us? Why is it always us? It's the same shit with Morgan. He was like, oh, you can't complain. Oh, Marinakis, he pulled the rug over us. Oh, Dybala. The signature was missing. Oh, Matinho, a signature was missing. Why is it always Tottenham? Huh? Why is it always Tottenham? Why is there always a flipping reason why this club fails to get their first choice targets? Why? 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 Madison is injured. He's out for the fucking season. Kulusevski's injured. We need a number 10. There is no number 10 on the market that is within our reach, that is going to give us the level of quality, experience, and immediate impact that he would have. He would have been the outstanding candidate. And now he's off to the ops. As expected. It was better when I thought that he was actually going to Arsenal. I gave up on the Eze deal 3 weeks ago. I gave up. I went on a touchline pod. They said, oh, why don't you go back in for Eze? I said, there's no point. He's going to Arsenal. I respect the food chain. I know how the food chain works. I speak about it all the time. That's why I lost hope. I didn't think he was coming to Spurs. I thought we had no chance because Arsenal, it looked like they were going to make that deal. But they didn't make the deal. And then they started stalling. And then it looked like they weren't going to make the deal. It looked like they weren't going to put money down. And we had an opportunity. We had a short window to move quick, to move correct, to get this deal done, to not drag. But you want to tell me that you want to focus on fixing someone else's house when your fucking living room is falling apart. You've got 2 number 10s out for the season, but you know what you're going to do? You're not going to secure the deal as quickly as possible to get a number 10 into the club, a quality number 10, mind you, one of the best number 10s in the league. No, instead, you are going to focus on now trying to weave in a rubbish, in fact, rubbish, I don't think he's rubbish, but you're going to weave in a striker who has clearly proven he's not good enough for this club into a deal to get a striker who is, okay, Wissa's a good striker. Wissa can't even lace Eze's boots in terms of impact, quality, technical brilliance. He can't. So you mean to tell me that instead of getting this deal over the line, we're wasting time? For what? For the possibility to try and get Wissa and offload Richarlison. You have known about the conditions of this deal. Even if you waited for the release clause to expire, it has expired. It's expired. Why? Crystal Palace wanted to keep the player. Crystal Palace wanted to keep the player. Okay. Get the deal done. Get the deal done. I don't care. I don't give a damn. Get the deal done. If Spurs had slapped money down, if Spurs had put Crystal Palace in a situation where the terms were more favourable, where the offer was so good, you know what? We cannot refuse this. We cannot keep the club waiting, even if we haven't got our replacements. Let's take this deal and then we'll get our replacement. But you know what we've done? We've waited, we stalled, we've waited, we've haggled. And then what makes it even worse? What makes it even worse is we've left the ops in the perfect condition to come and get this guy. Because now Crystal Palace have signed or are about to sign El Khanous, and now Arsenal go back in for a player that always would have picked Arsenal over Spurs. Always. Make no mistake about that. This was not a bidden war thing. This was a get this deal done before this team enters the picture again. That was what this was. And we failed. We failed fantastically with flying colours like we always do. Like we always do. Like we always fucking do. Yeah? I got people looking at me crazy. They're walking the dogs. They're looking at me crazy. I don't give a damn. I'll be crazy today. I'll be fucking crazy today because this is what this stupid club does to me. This is what this stupid club does to its fans. Fold this football club. Fold them. How many times do you want to embarrass yourself? This club, has anyone watched Billions? If you watch Billions, Chuck Rhodes, he gets off on bad things happening to him. That's what this club are. We are the Chuck Rhodes of the Premier League. We're the Chuck Rhodes of the Big Six. Yeah? I don't even want to call us bridesmaids. We're not bridesmaids. We're whores. We get slapped about all the time. For what reason? For what reason? Why? Why must you make everything so difficult? All this money you're making. Oh, record-breaking revenues. Amazing. Amazing. Oh, Beyonce concert. Stray Kids. Who the fuck are Stray Kids? Who the hell are Stray Kids? But guess what? I don't care. It's making you money. The stadium's a money spinner. Great. Can we get some money into players, please? Can we not have to go into seasons where we're short-staffed, where we're ill-equipped? Because guess what? Guess what? The window closes in 10 days. The window closes in 10 fucking days. We got no number 10. critical need. We've got no attacker, primarily off the left, critical need. We've got no new left-sided defender, critical need. It was all too good to be true. Savio, Eze and Hincapié. Spurs! It was all too good to be true. I just want to apologise to some of my friends who was putting this information out there because they said, Tobes, this still looks like it's happening, but it's not happening. Them lot could come in. I said, yeah, they could, but they're not right now. I feel like we'll get this done. I feel like finally we can get this done. They said, nah, bro, until it's done. And you know what? I was in that camp, but stupidly, how stupid of me to let my guard down and say, you know what? Oh, wow, this still could actually be happening. How stupid of me. The worst thing I could have done. Shock horror. Because when you think it's all sweet, when you think it couldn't get any better, it gets 100 times worse. They always love to pull the rug from under us. I'm even mincing my words. No new number 10. And I'm sure they'll move on to other targets. Club prepared to move on to other targets. Who are the other targets? Who are they? Because I can guarantee you they are not going to be as good as Eze. They may be good. They are not going to be as good as Eze. So anything is a downgrade. It's a downgrade. What happened with Savinho, people? Club ready to pay a record fee. I actually thought that deal would happen. But guess what? Nothing. Heard nothing. This club, they're an absolute shambles. They are a joke. They are a mess. They are a disgrace of a football club. They are an embarrassment to the Big Six establishment. I'm trying to be politically correct and not say something mad. This club, they're a shambles. They're an absolute disgrace. Fold it. There's content that's coming out soon. I'm not going to reveal what it is, but I answer something and the answer might shock you. But you know what? I got pelters. I got laughed at for giving such an answer. And right now, I would love nothing more than to take what I said in that answer. I would love nothing more than for someone, mate, I can't even say what I want to say. If I say what I want to say, I'll be suspended 6 months. Demonetized. I'll be told I'm inciting physical harm, violence. But there has to be violence. Somebody must pay. Somebody must crumble for this shit. Somebody must fucking crumble for this shit. I swear to God. Somebody has to. Somebody must pay for this shit because I'm so sick of it. I'm so sick of being shortchanged every season. I'm so sick of having a meaty squad to enter 3 or 4 competitions with. I'm so sick of us shortchanging our managers. I'm so sick of missing out on targets when the deal is right there to be done. The deal is right there to be done and we don't do it. Or we stall, we haggle, we think we're the wheeler dealers. And then we get slapped in the face with a flipping fish. Joke of a club.